Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome to the Video Gamers Podcast. We have got an awesome week of indie news just for you. Mouse PI is gonna release, Shovel Knight's dropping the beat, and a quick look at 5 upcoming titles spanning cyberpunk, sci-fi, and Chinese peaks. I am your host, Ace, and joining me, he's taking up his shovel and bopping baddies to the beat. It's Josh.
Bonk, 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 bonk. I just came up with that riff all by myself on the spot.
Wow.
Guys. It was impressive.
I hope you trademark it.
What?
All right.
All right. Well, yeah.
It's we always talk about how good music is in indie games. We can confirm Josh is not in an indie
Also,
game.
I beatboxed that, everybody. That was right off the riff, man.
And not even a cyberpunk dystopia will stop him from becoming a cowboy. It's Ryan.
Boom, 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 boom. No.
Hey, that's copyrighted, Ryan. What the heck, man?
Hey, Ryan.
Bro, you owe me 5
you-
cents.
5 cents.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
my royalty.
Whatever you need, partner.
I guess the penny doesn't exist anymore, so it has to be 5 cents.
I feel like Ryan's brain wanted to go to like a yeehaw or like cowboy kind of thing, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna
you
do this instead."
disappoint me, Ryan.
Yeah.
I was
Talk like
expecting
my
a
mom.
good old yeehaw or something. Couldn't even give me that. Fellas, we have looked at November. November is barren, so I have to look even further off to see what we have coming, because even the indies, aside from Constance, indies are very far and few between right now. The good ones, at least. Sorry, other indie developers that might be dropping a game in November. So I wanted to start with some indie news on a game we've talked about before, Mouse PI. Do you guys remember Mouse PI?
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
It is the 1930s rubber hose, hand-drawn FPS boomer shooter starring a mouse, or, we'll just call him a rat because that's the whole thing on this show is I love games with rats.
No, wait, Ace, I do have to. Do you differentiate between mice and rats?
Depending.
Like, we know you
sometimes
love
can-
rats, but like, is a mouse like inferior to a rat in your mind?
It's not a deal breaker
Okay.
in every sense of the meaning.
But not the same.
Rats are just
But it's
a lot
kind of
more.
less than a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, just like a little less. Like Mina is a mouse, but Reggie from Tales of Iron is a rat.
Okay.
I love them both equally, I think. Anyway.
He doesn't love them
love
both
them
equally,
equally.
Ryan. Ace trying to be all correct.
I love
here.
rats.
He's
Okay,
like, I don't want
mice are fine, but I love rats.
Okay.
A
Mice
rat could beat up a mouse. Well,
Yeah.
that's just. I mean, that's all
the
there is to it.
superior creature, right?
So it's okay, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, because rats are like 2 times the size of mice.
Have you ever seen a New York rat, bro?
Oh, man.
Come on,
have you
man.
seen? All right, just a quick aside.
Oh!
Have you guys seen the video of the
I knew
rats?
we could get him off track. Ace is like before recording. He's like, guys, we're short on time. We can't get off track. It was so easy. It was so easy.
Have you guys seen the video of the rat in the New York subway carrying away an entire pizza?
No, but have you seen
A
the ones where
pizza?
they're grabbing like pigeons and? Or
I
not
saw it
pigeons.
Oh yeah.
No,
I saw it try to take
was
a pigeon
bat.
through the
It was
tube.
like it was night vision, but there was a bird flying by and it's sitting there and then it
And
just
the
reaches
rat
out
just-
and grabs it. Yeah.
Dude, insane. Rats are crazy. Anyway, back on topic.
Okay.
Mouse PI, which was initially slated to come out this year, has been pushed back, but does have an official release date. It is now coming out March 19th, 2026. What are you guys' thoughts on Mouse PI overall?
So, Ace, you and I were talking earlier. Here's my thoughts on this. I said I think the art style and the visuals in this game are incredible. Like the way that they have presented this game is top notch. My concern is it all about the visuals, or do we actually have an in-depth shooter here? Because if this is a shooter that is just push left click, and sometimes your bullets look different, sometimes your bullets go boom, but that's it. I don't think this game is going to succeed, or at least be for me. So if they can have an actually good in-depth shooter with mechanics and things like that help to carry the game, I think that the art style will only accentuate that. But if they are relying on the art style to sell this game and the actual shooter mechanics are just really dumb, I don't know at that point, man. That to me is going to be the difference in this game.
They've been working on this for so long. They have to have a good game underneath that art style. Like they have to.
I hope
like,
so.
What have you been working on?
I hope
What have
so.
you been working on if not that?
That's what we say a lot of times. Is like, how long has it been in development? And then you get what you get. Do we have is there a price for this yet? I'm looking at the Steam
no
page,
price, but I can confirm it is coming to all consoles plus
all
PC.
consoles plus.
So
I mean, yeah, like Josh said, I love the look of this, but is there a game underneath it? Do we have something that we can really play and enjoy? If so, I mean, I'm all for it. This looks cool. I love the kind of Steamboat Willie like look to it. That crazy, obnoxious, horns and sirens and all that stuff. Like I just love it. So to me it looks fantastic. I just hope that there's a game underneath. And man, yeah, it's if so, I think they have something here.
yeah, I hope there's a game underneath. I really do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've been touting a pretty art project.
I'm gonna believe there is. I'm gonna believe there is.
And one other little piece of indie news before we get into these new upcoming games. Shovel Knight, who we are all very familiar with, had yet another big collab with indie game Crypt of the Necrodancer and Rift of the Necrodancer. Are you familiar with either of those franchises?
I am familiar with them. I have never played either. I know that people really like them. I think they're rhythm-based games, right? Isn't there some kind of rhythm?
Yeah.
That's all I know about them. I know people like them, but I honestly don't know much else other than that. All I know is Celia, our friend Celia at Yacht Club Games, doing work once again.
She
man.
is doing
I know, right?
work.
This is right here. This is her again.
Yeah.
Putting Shovel Knight in yet another game.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah,
But,
I'm the same
yeah.
as Josh. I'm familiar with it, but I've never played any of these. But man, it's cool to see. It's cool to see some sort of IP that's just kind of branching out and it's being part of. I'm not big on collabs, but it's neat to see people just working together and seeing these entities like be part of each other and kind of trying to lift each other up to make more, kind of influential.
Yeah, like
games.
I understand not being big on collabs, but when you see like indie developers kind of supporting one another in this way,
absolutely.
like
Yep, absolutely.
like we're going to use our IP to lift up your IP and vice versa. It's always very heartwarming and nice to see that they're not super competitive with one another.
I like this type of collab personally. I'm with Ryan normally. Like I don't like the Fortnite skin collabs and all that stuff. And now Overwatch is doing nothing but collabs and blah, blah, blah. But when you see indie studios doing these, this actually does kind of warm my heart because it's like, hey, like you're working really hard. This is your passion. This is our passion. Let's work together kind of thing. We saw this with Tito and Peak with one of the skins in Tito is a Peak skin. Like this is the kind of collab I'm here for. And I love seeing these like smaller indie studios working together on this stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I love seeing indie devs see each other as friends basically and not, enemies in the market, which is wonderful. All right. That's it for recent news. We're getting into the far future because none of these games have release dates.
It's no game
I'll say
November,
now-
man. What'd we say?
Yeah, no kidding. No Game November is real, and it is here. But
love
these
it.
are all PC exclusive to my knowledge. None of these have console.
Ryan just wants to play Arc Raiders. He's like,
I just wanna
go play Arc
Raiders.
Me.
Ryan
Nothing is
really
gonna
wants me
stop
to shut up.
You know?
I'm not even
everyone.
supposed to be here today.
Oh, come on. I mean, come on, Ryan. You got to want to talk about Dinoblade.
Okay, actually, I do want to talk about Dinoblade.
Okay, well, go ahead. Tell me
No.
what did you see from Dinoblade?
Dude, I saw dinosaurs carrying swords. Like, bro, how, like, okay, when I see, like, Dinoblade, I'm like, oh, yeah, some crazy name for whatever, and there's going to be, like, some guy running around, and he's, like, dino-centric and stuff. No, it was dinosaurs running around with swords in their mouths, like, slashing them at each other, and it was the craziest, most ridiculous thing, but I'm all for it, man. This thing looked wild, but it looked pretty cool.
This game started as like a tech demo, like art project for a student.
Okay.
And there was so much interest in the way this person animated dinosaurs fighting with swords that they ended up getting money from people to make it into a video game. And now we're getting Dinoblade, which is an action RPG Souls-like, where you play as a Spinosaurus with a colossal greatsword.
Ace,
Josh.
you show us some really weird games sometimes, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I watch these trailers and I see these games, and it's like, bro, with a name like Dinoblade, I watched this trailer. I went into this going like, this is gonna be terrible, dude. And it is not. I'm with Ryan on this one, dude. Like, there is something about watching a Spinosaurus with this colossal greatsword just doing these like over the top moves, hacking away at some other dino. And it's like, you know, I hate the term. It's like a Dark Souls type game, like a Souls-like.
They say that for everything,
But dude,
yeah.
this is like you are facing off mono a or dino a dino. With like, and the other dino looks mean, and it's got a giant sword, and then you're just like, one of us is going down, know.
Yep.
And, dude,
there could only be one.
I think this game looks great, man. like it. Again, I'll say this: if this has actually decent fighting mechanics and moves, oh my goodness! Like, why has nobody done this before?
Dude, I don't know, because like this is genius. I couldn't look away from dinosaurs swinging swords around.
What do you mean? Why has nobody done this? Why has nobody put swords in dinosaurs' mouths and made them fight each other?
Dude, it looks like
that's just a common thought.
Man.
It does look legit. No, the
does.
fighting actually looks good. Like the sword play and the combat and like them parrying each other. Like it does. It looks pretty dang good,
There's
man.
a Stegosaurus doing a massive tail like whip on it that you dodge. Okay, we also have to talk about the fact that the soundtrack for this game is a freaking banger, dude.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
metal,
if this
dude.
is like heavy metal, just where I'm watching these dinosaurs go at it, and I'm like, yeah, like get it, boy, get him, But it's like,
Kill him, Spinosaurus! Kill him!
between the moves and the ground shakes and oh man,
It almost gives you that like twisted metal feel, like that.
It
old
does,
school,
yes,
like,
exactly.
Very twisted metal.
Yep.
In
Love
fact,
it.
I
I'm
will
also
say-
wish listing this right now so I don't forget. So.
Yeah. What I was going to say, be sure to wish list if any of these games, pique your fancy.
And
or
there is a
whatever it
demo.
There is a
Wait,
demo.
really?
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah,
It's
there's a demo.
Okay.
There's a demo, and the demo is being received very well, I will say. People are liking Dinoblade so
Okay.
far. But, yep, wish list. Moving on to Darklight Survivor, which is like a roguelike survival spin-off with the weirdest mechanic of being able to change from third person to an overhead camera view. This game is weird, dude. I don't know if I've
I
seen
like when
anything
Ace
like
says
it
an indie's
before.
weird.
When Ace
It's
says
like,
it's
wait a
weird,
minute,
that's
Ace,
when we know.
That's what we say. Like,
Dude, this one's weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Maybe it's just because of the camera angle changes like that. Like, I've never seen anything like that, where you go from like an almost Helldivers experience to a Diablo experience.
yeah, that's the best way to put it, man.
But it takes those like vampire survivor mechanics and those risk of rain moments and just throws you into a horde of enemies.
Yeah.
But what did you two think of this one? Just based off of the trailers and things we saw.
It's weird to me because I think I actually prefer the overhead, this game looking like a Diablo kind of like game,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
oddly enough. But here, I'm a little confused. It confuses me because I feel like you have to basically make two games in one to be able
Yeah.
to change the camera angle from a third person to a first person. And it looks like you can do that on the fly almost in this game.
Yeah.
And while it's really neat to me, I kind of go like, and I'm no developer, number one, so I have no idea the complexity to do that, but I feel like it would be a lot. So it's almost like it's a neat angle, but like you should just make the game the way that you want to make it and take all that time that you spent making it where people can switch back and forth and just improve the game from the one aspect and hope that people like that. Because it sounds neat to be able to change the camera angle, but like I'm going to play this game 98% in the top-down Diablo-like aspect and very, very rarely play it in the first-person shooter one. Or vice versa. Like somebody might be like, I love the first person and I don't like the other one, but is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like I will say, I think the game itself actually looks pretty neat. Like it looks fun.
It looks really
It looks
interesting,
neat.
Yeah.
I joked around. I watched the trailer. This guy straight ripped off the Mancubus from Doom. I mean, to where I was like, is that copyright issue right there? Because like, boy, these things are like identical. But hey, if you can get away with it, okay, power to you. But I think there's a good game here. I just have to question this. Like, why did you make both camera angles? How hard was that? Was it worth it?
Do we know if it's available to switch in the moment, or is this like a
It says
thing?
dynamically shifts between top down and third person view.
Now that's interesting because I don't know what dynamically means in that case. Like if one level
Seamless,
is top down,
presumably.
See, this is the way it could work though, right? If
That's
one level's
it
top
shifts,
down,
yeah,
right, and then the next level is first person, That's kind of cool, right? Like, okay, now it makes
maybe that's the case.
That's what my thought
that
was.
Makes sense to me. If it's like,
because what you were saying, Josh, is true.
Yeah.
To have to do that, you're developing 2 whole games because you have to have the ability for a person to play either way. So, but if they develop it to where certain levels are this way and others are that way, then that makes a little more sense. Yeah, I mean, I thought it looks cool. Obviously, yeah, they do have the ripoff, but yeah, I mean, it's a neat looking game. I'm interested to see a little bit more about this one for sure.
This one does have a demo as well for anyone who's interested in checking it out and sort of getting your own bearings with it. Because maybe I didn't have time to dive in the demo, unfortunately, so I couldn't tell you.
It looks pretty.
Maybe that is the case. Yeah. I do think it's very funny that you could play it with realistic graphics or a pixelated mode.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny to me. I was like,
one other
thing on remake everything
for me, and maybe it's just the way that the trailer came across, but I would say that the sound of the guns and the hitting was very lackluster. Like work on your hit registration, like effects and sound, because it literally was very underwhelming. It's like there's chaos.
It didn't even look like the gun was firing sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, and it's like, bro, you have to make it satisfying to shoot things. Like, I don't know, get some
like
some
our
sound design going in there. Yeah, yeah.
There is a good game here, though. That's why we're putting this forward.
I do think it's a good-looking game. Like, there is absolutely potential on this one. I have a couple concerns. The main one being work on the hit registration, make that sound satisfying.
Yeah. All right. We will be right back with some more up-and-coming indies after a word from our sponsor.
Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Trophy.ai. Y'all know I love me some Rocket League. I have over 1,900 hours in the game, and part of the fun is always trying to get better. Well, Trophy AI helps you do that. It gives you real-time feedback that actually adapts to your play style. It's not just generic tips. It's got a huge library of mechanic lessons and training packs with live demos from pro players so you can watch and learn instantly. Mini games to help you train and master those difficult mechanics in a fun and engaging way. It's got in-game overlays that call out mistakes instantly so you can correct them while you play. It also gives you personalized match analysis showing exactly what you need to fix after every game. Trophy.ai will help you improve faster, stop wasting time guessing and grinding, learn smarter. It gives you the confidence boost you need. You're going to know why you missed that crucial save, missed that aerial, or why you lost at kickoff, and it will also teach you how to fix it. The best part is you get a free 7-day trial. It is risk-free. There is no downside to it. You will see progress in just 1 week. Head on over to Trophy.ai. Use code VGP at checkout when you sign up for your free 7-day trial. Again, that is code VGP. Head on over to Trophy.ai, Trophi.ai to up your game.
All right, we are back, and we are talking about Z Killer. This one is one I kind of...
Is this not EXE,
we find
like
indie games
an
everywhere.
EXE file? Like an EXE killer?
They don't say it that way in the trailer.
That's how my brain reads it. You might be...
I read it as EXE Killer when I was looking at it, too, but it's Z Killer, apparently.
Really?
EXE Killer is way funnier and way better, but...
because you're killing the file.
I read it like X-Killer.
X-Killer.
I like how we all three...
Like Executor, but Exekiller?
Exekiller.
Exekiller.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm the Exekiller.
This just proves you can find indie games anywhere, guys, because I was just scrolling Twitter just mindlessly, and there's an indie game I've never seen before, never heard of. Nobody's brought this up. It's never been posted in our Discord. I haven't seen it on YouTube. I haven't seen it on Steam. I was like, okay, well, I got to check this out. It is a retro futuristic Western, which is very, very bizarre to say, but that is what it is. It is a cyberpunk game where you play as a bounty hunter who goes out and collects bounties, brings them back in, and gets freaking paid, dude. And I gotta say, it looks phenomenal.
It does. It looks good.
Ryan, didn't you say you love bounty hunting? Like you were like, bro, give me a bounty.
I'm
in
a
a game
sucker for bounties, dude. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, this one for me, like I love the look. I'm a Western guy. I grew up in the desert. I'm from Arizona, born and raised, so my whole life has been here. I've always wanted to be an old-timey cowboy, so these always hit hard for me. I think it looks beautiful. I think they did a really good job with kind of the environment and the world. That kind of weird retro like 80s looking future aspect I always tend to vibe with. I do enjoy that as well. So yeah, this one definitely it hits some markers that I genuinely look for in a game that excites me. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm curious as to why, it took you scrolling through Twitter or something to just randomly see it. Like, why haven't we heard about this? So hopefully we're gonna bring it to the masses and more people will learn about it. But yeah, this thing, from what I've seen, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks very solid. I gotta say, I really want that hover car. That's
Yeah, dude,
that
forget
thing is
about it.
sick.
It's so funny because it starts off with you driving, and I was like, "Is this like Pacific Drive? Like, what is this game, man?" Dude, here's the thing. I'm with Ryan. I think this game visually looks incredible. It actually, it's a very neat, like, kind of stylized graphic, modern graphics, that kind of thing. There's two things, and it's like I don't want to get my hopes up here, like legitimately, but like, dude, this game gives me two very, very good games vibes. One is an all-timer for me, which is Deus Ex. I mean, that people have heard me talk about that game. That game is absolutely incredible. Hey, there's a remaster coming for that. So for people,
Yeah.
But it gives me straight up Deus Ex vibes, and it gives me Cyberpunk vibes, dude. Like,
Good vibes.
I mean,
Very
those
good
are two
vibes.
all-timer type games in this, and it's like I really don't want to get my hopes up because it's like, come on, man, it can't really be that. But like, you watch the trailers, and then it's like, it might be,
It
like,
might be,
or even like, again, 80% of either one of those games is still an incredible experience. So it's like, could it be? I think this game looks incredible. I am very curious. Why haven't we heard more about this? Like, this game,
Yeah.
this is the type of game that should
dude.
not be under the radar. And so it's like,
People need to be talking about this. That's for sure.
yeah. So it's like, maybe we're the ones that start to talk. I mean, we love that. But at the same time, like, there's something glorious looking here. I just, like, if they can pull this off, oh my goodness, man. So please don't have like a critical flaw or like something really, really wrong with your game that is like, this is why people aren't talking about it. Cause man, this game looks really impressive to me.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is right now, but indie devs seem to be really in on the Western theme, because the next one we have here, called Far Far West, is your favorite genre right now, guys, an extraction shooter where you play as robots in the West collecting bounties once again. I kind of love how goofy and chaotic this one is. You play as these robots with floating hands, and the weapons are just goofy as all get out. You've got a shotgun that fires faster than the speed of light. You got freaking finger guns that are on fire. He's just going, beep, beep, beep. But I love this, man. I love these like multiplayer focused games like this, where you have so much better time with your friends than you ever would alone.
For sure. This looks a lot like what was the space one we were playing? It starts with a G. Doesn't it start with a G? That we were playing. We played with Paul. That you go hijack the ships and you go in.
Oh, Wildgate.
Wildgate. Yeah. So I get some Wildgate vibes from this, just as far as like the kind of the look of it. As you jump around and stuff. Like, I don't know. There's so
You don't
many-
like-
there's-
I'm
there's
feeling
so
you.
many
don't
of
like
these
I'm
games.
feeling you on this one.
trying.
Man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Because look, here's the thing, man.
I got caught. I got
No,
caught.
Oh,
I got you,
that's
Ryan. I got
funny.
you on this one because like
All
you're
right,
not
all right.
So funny.
you're not alone. Here's the thing: these multiplayer shooters, I feel like, are a dime a dozen, dude.
There's so
Arcageddon,
many.
right?
There's
like
so many.
Morgo was a huge fan of Arcageddon. You know, like there's so many of these. They have the cartoon-like graphics. You know, like it's 4-player co-op. There's tons of visual spam. Like, you know, again, it's like, what is setting you apart from every other game in this genre? Because there's a gajillion of these games in the genre. Like,
Oh, it's an extraction shooter.
I mean, okay, but
it's a
like,
PvE extraction shooter.
but like,
Yeah.
it looks simple.
There's got to be something.
Exactly.
there's
Like,
gotta
I'm
be
not
something.
slandering the game. Maybe it has that, but from a trailer, and again, this is what gamers see, right? They see the trailers and they go, hey, like, you know, what's going on here? This is what worries me, is that this is going to get lost in the shuffle. Also, Ace is
I think Ace is
back.
dying.
There we go.
Oh,
No,
no.
you're back. Quick, Ace, go.
All right. And the last one here, which is 13Z, the Zodiac Trials. This one is bizarre as all get out, but I kind of love it. It is a roguelike hack and slash inspired by Chinese mythology, where you are fighting to get your place as the 13th Zodiac. It's multiplayer as well, which I freaking love.
Ace is gone. Oh my goodness, man. Dude. Oh, Ace dropped again. Get ready for the rat picture, everybody. I'm putting the rat picture back in. Ace's internet died once again. All right. Well, man, I feel like this is a trend now, Ryan.
I like it.
Here we are closing the show once again. Ace just bails on us and, right mid-recording.
Ace is going to go kill himself.
Yeah. So here we are, people. Ryan and I left holding the bag, doing the ending once again. I'm not even letting him in, Ryan. He's trying to come back. We're not letting him in.
No, we're not letting him in.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right, listen, everybody. Those are the games just to summarize for you real quick. Dinoblade? Yes. Darklight Survivor? Maybe. EXE Killer? Yes. Far Far West? Up to you if it's your thing. And 13Z, the Zodiac Trials, again, up to you if that's your thing. Remember to wish list these games. We'll have all of the links in the episode description for you. You guys requested that. We're going to start doing that for you so you can check them out easily. But make sure you wish list the games that you're interested in. It really does help the indie devs. And from Ryan and myself, and definitely not Ace, since he just abandoned us once again, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you for listening. Support your indie developers. We love you all out there. Thank you for having the passion to make these games. We really do wish you all the best. Make sure you drop us
everybody wish list.
Absolutely. You guys heard it from Celia at Yacht Club Games. It really, really does matter to these developers. It makes a world of difference for them. And again, it's not a commitment. You're not saying like, hey, I guarantee I'm going to purchase this game. It's just helping get the game out there to people. So from the two hardest working hosts on this podcast who really just stick it out to the very end every single time, man.
Every time.
Make sure you drop us a follow. Click that plus button, that follow button, so you get all our episodes the day that they release. That helps us out a lot. Come join our Discord server. You can help us troll Ace for his terrible internet issues and have fun there. And if you want to go the extra mile to support this podcast, head on over to Patreon. You can support the show. At this point, maybe Ace needs the extra support, guys. Maybe we need to all pitch in and help get him some better internet or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But it really doesn't matter. So until next time, everybody, happy gaming.
See ya.
Peace out.